My name is Billie Lurk, though there aren't many people who remember. For years, I stayed hidden, captain of a ship called the Dreadful Whale. I was a smuggler, fence, and maybe traitor, depending on who you ask. Our names are always overshadowed by the words whispered after them. If you hide from the world long enough, eventually nobody remembers you. Then you're alone, living with your choices. But I could never forget the man who pulled me up from nothing. Dowd, the Knife of Dunwall. A name called out by the desperate or the dying. The assassin who ended one empress and saved another. Shame burns inside you for a long time. When I betrayed Dowd, he let me live. I left Dunwall and my own name behind. For years, I wondered if I was worth forgiving. For years, I laughed at myself for even wanting a killer's forgiveness. Sometimes mercy cuts deeper than any knife. Now I know that forgiving is something you do for yourself as much as for the people who hurt you. I know Dowd is in Karnaca, and I'm going to find him. Every night for weeks, the same terrifying dream. A street fight, my arm dead and lying in the gutter, my eye gouged out by a Grand Guard sword. But when I wake up, they still hurt for hours. Gives me the creeps. This always brought me a little comfort. You stole this for me, didn't you, Deirdre? Now it's all I have left of you. Another relic from the old days. Still holds an edge, at least. That boxing club in the Albarca Baths is my last lead. Dowd has to be there. Burglary, spying, picking pockets. Dowd taught me more than just killing. It can keep me afloat. For now. This station hasn't been used for years. Hiding the Dreadful Whale wasn't easy. But it's safe so far.
The friend listens. The friend hears us. One of us, but ugly and big.
All right, the old Albarca Baths shouldn't be far. It's not quite the old life, but it feels good. I wonder if Dowd has seen these. Flesh-licking streets, white eyes and tongues, delicious food. Leave them in gutters where
us to eat.
Inside the Albarca.
I know what they're doing. That place reeks of black magic. You see the people who went in there? Go after them and they'll curse your cod with pus blisters. If you're lucky.
Someone's shooting at us!
I've heard a few things about the eyeless. Some of it strange, none of it good.
Hey, will you stop it?
Old Duff's hawking a new bone shop.
Outsider's eyes. Dowd. They're making him fight? I have to get him out of there.
You don't look so tough.
Look at you! Trapped like a hound in the pits. Hoping your masters will throw you a bone shark.
This thing must be keeping Dowd's power suppressed. If I turned it off, nothing could stop him.
You're fighting the black magic brute?
What do you want?
Why
This
don't you
area's
roll
not
in
for
sardine
clients.
feast and swim through hagfish waters instead. It's a less painful.
The black magic brute? That's the best they could come up with?
I knifed bigger blighters than him when I was a bottle street runner. And for less coin than I'll make when I win this match.
You won't win. The brute cheats the eye with his speed. His moves are a blur. It's unnatural. Trust me, you won't land a blow.
Nobody's that fast.
I smell you, my friend. Spiritualist will never know a
Hello.
Little one, mud, wails for the one who left it. Smells of fat milk, smells of longing, fear. Not right, but soon.
Seized right up. I told him to let it
No way.
run a little first, so he can't say I didn't warn him.
Mark my words.
spooky, someone grabbing people off the street. What do they want? Hopefully they just leave me alone. Whoa! What was that? You're not so proud now, are you?
Blood and biscuits!
If that was lunch, then I'm a filthy bloodfly. And that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Her face when I told her she was going to die soon. Well, that's what the tea leaves said. Not my fault.
I once knew a kid who said his bone charm would make bullets bounce off his skin. He shot himself in the stomach and died a day later.
Bone charms, parlor tricks, and a handful of potions and tinctures. The barest whiff of the void.
20 bottles tonight, 12 bottles last night. My body's dead tired. Can't keep up. Supplies are running low, too.
Only at the Spectre Club. I wonder if that's a private club for eyeless members.
If I have to visit another simpering aristocrat.
Sure.
The brute's free!
Use your boom charge. Protect
Oh,
yourself.
shit! Run!
Oh no.
Dowd!
Lurk, I knew you'd seek me out one day. I didn't think it would be like this.
You were hard to find. How did you end up here?
Let's talk somewhere else. The eyeless have more secrets than you know.
I've got a ship. Or what's left of it. The Dreadful Whale. It's docked below the Akantila repair station. Dowd,
Say whatever you want to say, Billy. That you're here now is enough. I need your help.
Like old times?
Those days are gone. This is something bigger. One last job.
I can do it. Who's the mark?
The one responsible for it all. The cults. The black magic. This mark on my hand. We're gonna kill the black-eyed bastard himself.
What? You want to kill the outsider? You want to kill God? I finally find him, and the old man's got me jumping right back into this occult shit. Dowd can explain himself back on the dreadful whale. This place really pulls in coin.
Surrender, you filthy sewer rats! We got them all. Where are you hiding? No! When I first caught sight of Dowd, I was just a broken kid, staying alive out of spite. He cut the throats of 3 men without making a sound, leaving only blood and death in his wake. I don't know what I was hoping for when I followed him that night, but he shared his strange magic with me. And more than that, his skill, his time, his trust, and sometimes his secrets. Now he's not the man he was. Here in his final days, he's got wounds that won't ever heal and regrets as sharp as mine. I know how much that carves you up inside, but I found him, and he wants me to help him make up for a lifetime of sins by killing a god. The Abbey teaches us that the outsider preys on weakness, that the void is the source of doubt, heresy, and suffering. That the outsider is to blame for all our ills. Who knows? Maybe they're right. The same dream. My arm hacked away, my eye hollow and burning. It still aches. Let's hope it's not some kind of omen.
Let me tell you something about the void, Billie Lurk. It touches the minds of the dreaming and the dying alike. And sometimes, dreams can only tell you what you wanted to forget.
I know who you are. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
People usually want something from me.
What in the void?
But you don't want my mark, do you, Billie? So I will return something you lost.
Wait, what are you? Ah!
The world was wounded around you. And you carry the scars. You will never be the same. I wonder if you'll like that.
What did he do to me? Of course he shows up now. Shit! Shit! He took my arm! And my face! Is it because of the dreams? Or Dowd.
What happened to you? The outsider did this. What did he say?
I've had bad dreams for a while now, and he was never there. But I feel good. Strong. Like all those years ago when we ran together. He didn't offer me his mark. Just said some cryptic shit, and left me with this.
I never knew what the black-eyed bastard wanted. Be careful. The outsider's gifts come with a price. You won't know until it's already been paid.
I didn't have much choice.
Neither do I. My connection to the void is fading. We've got to act soon. Before it takes me forever.
You found a way to do it. To kill the outsider. How?
I spent years looking for an answer. I searched the Isles, tracked down a dozen crazy cults. But there's more to the eyeless. They've got a relic. The knife that made the outsider. Thousands of years ago. It's here. In Karnaca.
A knife. So you want me to steal it?
Soon. First, we need to find out who leads the eyeless, and where they keep that knife. They're powerful people, wealthy or noble or both. I don't know their names, but they all have an esoteric tattoo that sets them apart. Those low-ranking thugs at the boxing club talked about getting inked in the Red Camellia in the Upper Syria district.
I'll go there and see what I can find. Try to rest out.
I couldn't do this on my own anymore, Billy. Thank you.
All our lives, the Abbey of the Everyman tells us to hate him.
For once, they're right.
So are we working for the Abbey now?
We should rent another boat sometime soon.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow. You wanna buy one?
Plagued spirit. The eyeless's favorite drink, I guess. They even have their own saloon. The rich pay to poison themselves with this shit. Wish they'd just finish the job. That smell. What are they mixing these inks with? That must be the tattoo the eyeless leaders use. This must be where the eyeless get inked. I always wanted to join a cult. All right, if this is what it takes. Don't flinch. Sean Yun, the singer, and a city administrator, Ivan Jacoby. These are high-profile people. There's a third leader mentioned, but no name. Guards. I might look different, but they'll still recognize me from the posters. Best avoid them if I can.
I can't stand my own stench.
It was coming from here. Let's see. I don't like that. Better have a look. I wonder who that was.
I've waited 3 hours, but there's no sign of Sean Yun. Are you sure he's in there? Have you seen him?
Let me guess. She likes red
3
camellias.
That's nothing.
I need
I've
to find
waited
that
3
flower shop.
days to see him before. It's worth every second when he stands at the window like he did yesterday. He's wearing only a bathrobe.
What I'm dealing with.
What's going on here?
Oh, no! Take this!
Wait, this isn't...
What the? What the? How did you do that? Strike at me then! I know you're here somewhere.
I think I spotted someone.
High straight of color, the beggar no more, to become what to believe. Is waited for. They set him outside beyond the spheres. Wide as the night, long like
I can't believe this place.
There's the flower shop. Ray's apartment must be above it. A secret knock? Really?
What was that chill?
Just make it through this shift. Then I can go and have a moment. Something at the bottom.
On account of my bad feet, you know? I should be able to complain to someone.
That's a horrid idea. Should we take our guests out for mushroom gathering?
Count me in.
This is a house here through the floor.
If that was lunch, then I'm a
Fire has to keep us away, but burn herself. All light. Tough to
Understand.
burn.
I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
Guards! Someone! What's going on here?
No!
Damn it. I need to pee.
Has a wrinkle. Do it yourself then, if it's gotta be so bleeding perfect.
Ah, come on. Let's get this shindig started. I'm gonna grab an elbow with Molly at the pub later. Everything ready?
Expensive hobby.
Almost. I activated the floor security. Nobody's getting in there without a world of trouble following them.
Good. Remember what happened last time an uninvited guest wandered in there looking for Yon's autograph? That electrified floor made her scream like a skewered rat. Thought only opera singers could hit notes that high.
Yeah. Shame no one heard her over the concert. Might have saved her life.
This is a new one. The punch cards are already selling fast.
Whatever you need, I can't help you.
I've got to get back to Dunwall.
Guards! Someone!
I feel so bad.
What's going on here?
I don't like that. Better have
Leave me alone!
Help!
Something feels wrong.
An entire ship of werewolves. Just gone. Taken right from under their noses.
Twice the soldier is. So he says I should say super alert. And I says, I am alert. I've been alert. And he says, yeah, I wonder what this time I really mean it. I'm about half sure there's something going on. Next time.
Who opened this door?
Someone's shooting at us!
Those guards better earn their keep tonight. No inebriated guests wandering into my personal
Sean
gallery
Young.
like last time.
Normally, I'd have to pay a fortune to hear him sing. But that's not why I'm here. What does Sean Yun want from the Void? He's got everything already. Never seen a safe like that before, but I've cracked plenty. This shouldn't. Never been much of a singer. The key to his safe is a song. That's different.
Makes no sense. Anyway, I'm not the one who did the kissing.
I don't recognize you.
Things coming. I'm sure of it. I'm sure it's nothing. Someone just heard a dog bark or something. Of course, now we're all on edge.
Something wrong?
Hey! Hey! Shit!
What's going on here?
No!
I don't want to die.
I'm pretty sure I saw someone.
Residents of Upper Syria District are encouraged to regularly attend local services by the Abbey of the Everyman. The moral guidance of the Overseers is integral to our life and society. Bone talismans, suspicious carvings, or the odd
I don't think so. Should we nominate your nephew as sanitation committee chair?
Isn't it laundry day yet?
Maybe I should hire my own bodyguard. I don't feel safe anymore.
I need new boots.
Another black market sign? These rat holes spring up faster than we can shut them down.
Greetings. I serve with discretion. Take a look around. The prices reflect the exquisite quality of the items offered. Real No need. People put up notices over here if you're interested in making some coin. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. Farewell, and do think of us again.
No. Set teeth to hardwood, soft plaster, stone, acid, a path, rooms of delicious sea-scent fish flesh, a feast for us. Soon. First, we know.
I can just get through this shift. Then I can go and have a mug of
Someone
something
there?
at the pub
Spotted someone
and
suspicious.
feel a little like myself.
I don't want to die! What's going on here? No.
So let's see. What was it? Nothing here?
Colibron Plaza, huh? I should pay Ivan Jacoby a visit.
Kinda dry. Could really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks.
Oh, that tasted awful.
Make sure that trapdoor stays closed. I don't want to fall through in the middle of my speech.
You heard Mr. Jacoby. Close the damn trapdoor already.
Yes, sir.
That tasted awful. That weren't no blue-jawed hagfish.
Citizens of Karnaca, I'm here today to demand the repeal of the Reappropriation of Abandoned Burials and Grave Sites Act. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the living. Would you want your loved ones to...
That's not natural.
No, that's
You
not
won't
it.
get away!
Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the...
I'm not impressed!
Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames... Where's Winstead with those papers? I should give him my house key when he gets here so he can bring me another coat. This one's filthy. It's regraving. Regraving. Terrible thing. Regraving. Wait. I think I have it. Citizens of Karnaca, we're here today to speak for those whose voices are gone from us. Every time we destroy a grave and erase a name from our cemeteries, a silent scream resounds through the void. Would you want your loved ones... No, that's not it either. Perhaps I should start my story about Martin Malaro's threadbare shroud. Teardrop, that one. Put everyone in a sympathetic mood. Or maybe that joke about the false teeth. No, scratch that. Jokes about the dead are too risky. My audience might think it's in poor taste. Or that spooky story. The knocker at the window. Deliciously sinister. Now, what am I thinking? Citizens of Karnaca. No. Dear citizens of Karnaca. Beloved citizens of Karnaca. Think, Ivan, think. The dead. The dead are being moved. The wandering spirits are watching us, citizens of Karnaca. Oh, that might scare the audience. Citizens of Karnaca, I'm here today to demand the repeal of...
Are you alright? Hey, something wrong.
Tell the outsider. I'm coming for him.
Not in the mood. Show yourself. Won't go unpunished.
Another day like yesterday, and I think I'll give it up for good.
Where is she, damn it?
Better off in the void than another day like that. Hard times.
Wherever you are. What? Where are you hiding? Hey, coward! I'll be right back.
No!
Oh!
What? Just give next time.
Help!
That must be the knife. Dowd was right. It has to be the knife. It's in a bank vault. Just my luck. Looks like I need to find that second key.
What? Someone protect me!
Too late for him.
How could this happen? I'm the first one to admit when I'm scared. And there, I said it. I'm scared.
I imagine that.
Something's
no,
up.
I'm sure. I wonder who that... No use running!
Huh?
Wait!
What was that?
Never earned those medals.
I need
Twice the soldier he is.
Want to buy one?
Someone should say something.
What's
You up
happening
for
now?
a beer later?
Wouldn't miss that.
Day's work. That's a blast.
A lifetime ago, I felt the power of the void through Dowd. All of us who were close to him could do unnatural things. Move from rooftop to rooftop in the blink of an eye. fall on our enemies and slit their throats, like shadows sharpened to a fine edge. I made Dunwall bleed for all it had done to me, to the ones I loved. Now the outsider has given that back, for reasons I don't understand. But it feels good. We killed so many rich bastards who thought nothing of hurting us. It felt like justice. Is the outsider to blame for what we did? Does corruption come from the void, or from our own hearts? Witches and charlatans wearing necklaces of fingers and teeth. Cities sliding into chaos. Now the eyeless peddle black magic in the streets while their leaders keep even more dangerous secrets locked away. They've got a relic that turned a boy into a god centuries ago. A knife that might be the only way to destroy that god. The outsider knows I intend to steal it. Does he know what else I intend to do? You gave me this for luck, my sweet Deirdre. I don't know if it's ever worked that way, but maybe it will, this time. I'm ready to rob the bank.
It's time.
The bank is owned and managed by Dolores Michaels. I've cased the place and talked to some people, and there are a few ways inside. Others have tried and failed to rob it before.
They didn't have the focus we do. We're not after coin. How do you plan to get inside?
There are 3 possible ways. The roof, the trash disposal, and the sewers. All of them might work. Once I'm in, I need to find the vault. The knife must be in there.
The security in the bank will be high. What have you learned?
Not much. Guards, clockwork soldiers, and a lot of locked doors that can only be opened remotely. And that's all before I'd reach the vault itself.
There's an intake port on the roof that leads to the bank's ventilation system. If you find enough laudanum, most of the bank's security will be dazed before you even get inside.
There was a pharmacy in the district, but it's been seized by the bank. I'll see what I can find.
I know how resourceful you can be. These keys you found with the eyeless leaders will lead you to whatever holds the knife. You'll also need the bank manager's key. Deal with her how you see fit.
Then I'm ready.
Good.
Do you want me to stay?
No. There's nothing you can do for me here. Go get the knife. Kill the outsider. I trust you to finish this.
I will, Dowd. One way or another.
You've seen more than most. What we did years ago.
I've never seen Dowd so weak. I might never see him again.
Really? Oh.
The moral guidance of the overseers is integral to our life and society. Bone talismans, suspicious carvings, or...
Not the shocker! Ivan Jacoby murdered in cold blood! Kanaka Gazette! Get your Gazette for the news of the day!
Maybe I should pay Teresia a visit.
An entire shipment of whale oil tanks. Just gone. Taken right from under their noses. Idiots.
I'll find you, I swear. You aren't going anywhere!
By the outsider. The bank sent you, didn't they? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I've got nothing left. You can't bleed whale oil from a bone. Tell your trustees that.
I'm not from the bank. I saw that your father's pharmacy closed. Do you know where else I can find laudanum?
Yes, the auction house. My father used to distill laudanum by hand from a secret family recipe. Poppy tincture, he called it. Better than factory-made. But the bank's selling that along with all of his other worldly possessions. They took everything we had.
I'm sorry for your loss. I've read he was murdered. Do you know anything?
His body was completely drained of blood when the Grand Guard found him. I've no idea why anyone would want to hurt Father. Anyway, the auction's today. You better hurry. And wear a hat or something. The guards won't let you in looking like that. Please take a look around. We have the best wares for discerning guests such as yourself. Nothing suitable to your needs?
Marvelous. I'm game if you are.
The rich are always the worst thieves.
Find a seat. They're going to start the bidding any moment now. As a general rule, I don't talk
I
to
can't go in there
strangers.
looking like this. I need to find another face.
I think I just saw something. Oh.
Well, I know what I'm bidding on. When is this auction going to resume anyway?
Between the flies and the filth, it's getting hard to breathe around here.
They got it all. Last time I had a day off was in the month.
My dear, did you hear the news? Someone murdered Ivan Jacob.
The minimum bid is fixed at 280 coins. Our final lot on the block today comes from the Cienfuegos pharmacy. That's right, the entire store inventory. You'll get everything from syringes to poppy tincture with plenty of useful items in it.
If good men can be murdered in
Ladies
the
and
street.
gentlemen, look at this magnificent original painting signed by Eleuterio Cienfuegos himself. Who knew that our late, lamented pharmacist had so many talents?
You feel a special kind of loneliness when the world treats you like filth.
You've been found guilty of standing in my way.
I need assistance!
Good evening, Michael's Deposit and Loan. I'm here to make a withdrawal.
Residents of Upper Syria District are urged to maintain orderly and well-appointed facades to their homes and shops, and to report any vagrant.
Let's have a look.
We need to find something. Anything.
Sharp blood, feet falling, bones broke on rocks. Not us, not us. Find small places, slip down cliffside to nibble, fingers clutching burning bone below.
This whole business has me on pins and needles. Jumpy as anything.
sure hope she's not around anymore. I'm not in the mood.
Damn. I thought I heard blood flies for a second.
I'm in. Easy. Now for the difficult part. I need to stay quiet. They could still wake up if I make too much noise.
Hey, watch out! What?
I should be able to open some doors from here. That must be the vault. It's some kind of fancy elevator. A control room can move the vault into 2 places. I need to find a way to move that thing, one way or another. Hey, wake up. I need you to let me in.
Outsider's eyes. If Pena caught me sleeping on the job, he'd make me run the shock alarm. May I have the code, please?
Oh, I need to find it.
At least I'm not the only one screwing up today. Check in with Chief Pena. He's in the archives running an inspection. Just, don't tell him about my lapse of attention.
I'm here to steal all your secrets, Dolores. All that security, and I still got to you, Dolores. I hate these things. Why are they smiling? This is what I needed.
I'll go ring the alarm!
Please be aware that drafts on their primary Michael's account and a set
Is something...
Requesting entry to the security office. Code B15D.
There's freedom being hidden. There's license being cast out. Some listen too well.
How long left on my shift? Ugh. Would take it. Time's dragging today.
Michael's bank treasures your business.
This won't open unless I have the master key. Oh. Like to keep your secrets right where you can see them, don't you, Dolores? The eyeless know a way into the void. I need to find it. Cienfuegos sent eyeless documents to the Royal Conservatory. I need to find out what he knew. The conservatory is my next step. They won't know what's missing until it's too late.
You and I were both abandoned to uncertain futures on dangerous streets and taken in by murderers. Dowd spared your life all those years ago, but I was taught a lesson that you still haven't learned. Some wounds stay with you, even in the void.
Give it to me. I don't have time for this.
Time repeats the same unending patterns. 4,000 years ago, this knife cut my name away. Forgotten forever. You know what it's like to lose one name and live with another. We are all made by the things that are taken from us.
I've seen the people you've twisted with your poisonous magic. You know what I want. You know I'm coming for you.
I know more than most. I know that time is bleeding into itself around you. I know that you have felt it, and you are searching for the places where the world has broken against the void. I know that Dowd is dead where you left him on your ruined ship, and you will carry that knife with you to face me at the black center of all things.
Why are you doing this? Why are you talking to me now?
I'm here because you are different. The void has found you through the cracks in your broken life. And when you cut me out of it, what will remain? What will you leave behind when you walk away?
What does the outsider want from me? Dowd. Is he really gone? I have the knife. I need to get back to the Dreadful Whale. place will be a mess when they find out what I've done. But until then, nothing but quiet.
I feel so bad. I haven't seen the kids in 2 years.
I miss the old district. Upper Syria is so snug. Why do I have goosebumps all of a sudden?
The place is haunted!
I watched the fires burn all night. Smoke blocking out the stars. Water hissing as the hull of my old ship blackened around his body. Dowd, gone at last. How many tried to kill you and came no closer than I did all those years ago? How much coin was on your head, old man? Now no one but the Void can collect. For years, I imagined the outsider offering me his mark. Instead, he's given me the knife that made him. A weapon that can surely unmake him as well. I can't begin to understand his motives, but I know what Dowd wanted. And if he's got to wander the Void forever, maybe I can give him some measure of peace by ending this. As the dreadful whale burned to cinders, did the outsider laugh or just watch? Same as me. It's as fine a pyre as I could make. Farewell, Dowd. I'll finish what you started. I had that ship for years, and it burned away in hours. Dowd is dead, and Megan Foster died with him. One of the eyeless, a painter and pharmacist, stole information about how to enter the Void. His name was Cienfuegos, and he was obsessed, just like the rest of them. But he went too far. Before the eyeless killed him, he sent what he'd stolen to the curator of the Royal Conservatory. Maybe she could have helped him. He never found that out. The curator is gone, but whatever Cienfuegos sent her is still there. The Abbey of the Everyman has taken over. They've sent overseers and oracular sisters to search the place for heresy. I need to find whatever's left of the pharmacist's archive before they tear the conservatory apart.
For years, we planned jobs just
I'll finish what you started, Dowd.
Fine day's work, brother. We need only record the heretical text we burned today, and our task is complete. Now, where's that ledger? Here, on the bench.
There's nothing I can save from that fire. It's all ashes. I need to check that ledger and see if what I want is still here.
Now I came to Dunwall. How the outsider marked me. It made me the man I was. As I look out on the water for the last time, I know none of that matters.
Let's have a look.
Who I thought I was.
A stream of untruth. The echoes of lies come back as the voice of the outsider. Huh? What the? By the strictures! By the strictures. Isn't she the woman on the posters? I'll perform rites over your corpse. I'll kill you for that. I don't know, but I saw her... out of that open hatch in the courtyard. I believe there is now only one witch left alive in the cellar holding chamber. Our therapy has thinned their numbers. Have you searched this one's corpse? Not yet. Brother Cardoza will want to examine it personally. Her death will serve the Abbey better than her... Ever encountered one of our blind sisters before, Brother Cirillo? It is very rare indeed for them to journey beyond their chapels. I only saw them once before, during the Feast of Painted Kettles by the end of Dunwall's rat plague.
No, I have not. This is the first time. If I may ask, brother, why are they here with us? Surely we can manage these heretics ourselves.
All for an investigation into this place. And in her wisdom brought our sisters to aid in this mission. Remember, brother, their visions see beyond what you or I may understand in the present. Their prophecies guide the Abbey, and their pronouncements guide you.
Yes, of course you are correct. I will be wary of the errant mind.
See that you do.
Showed that their black magic drew on the threads of kinship we share with our fallen brethren. These witches sought to twist our prophecies to their own ends.
They could plant lies in our mouths with this machine. What protections do we have against these violations in the future?
Be calm.
Fire has to keep us away, but burn herself. All light. Tough flesh. Tough burning flesh.
Thief. A victim of her own restless hands. She should be burned in the street with the rest of the filth. Why isn't she? It's been 3 days since she fell. I must send a message to the overseers to come and clean this up.
To the trance. Sister Roswin seems agitated today. I believe a recent vision presses upon her. She and a few of our sisters are on the
Sister
terrace now.
Roswin requests your presence on the terrace.
Of course.
It's about the
I
heretic
understand
archive.
that she is ill at ease.
She wants you to take
I am
it.
disturbed by the archive.
Yes, very good. Tell Sister Roswin I'll be right there.
Brother Cardoza, Sister Roswin is waiting. What is going on?
can take a look at this with a silvergraph projector. If the oracular order really can see the future, then this silvergraph plate will tell me what I need to know. What do we have here?
Something is amiss. Heathen grown bold by these times. I shall not abide the footfall of a blasphemous wanderer. Disgraceful. The roots of heresy run rampant and deep here. The High Overseer will want a thorough inventory of every profane item.
To return. A stream of untruth. The echoes of lies come back as the voice of the outsider.
Shit, what was that? What? Come on, I don't have time for games. What's going on? Hello? Come on! Let's have a one of us is down!
There shouldn't be anything on this part of the mountain. Shindere North Quarry. That's where the eyeless are getting into the void. I should keep the silvergraph plate with me. There's a darkness at the center of all things. It'll change you if you think about it too much, but it's always there. It waits for you. When I was in hiding, I tried to forget everything that I was. Now I aim to keep my promise to a dead man, someone who meant the world to me. Sometimes I still hear Dowd's voice echoing through the metal of this miserable knife. This is the strangest, most important thing I've been through, and that's saying a lot. There's a mining complex on Shindere Peak, somehow so obscure that most people don't believe it exists. That mad cult lives there, protecting the one place that can bring me face to face with the outsider himself. Years ago, I heard Dowd talking about the void, a fear that grips your throat, bends your spine, but I can't turn away now. What will we have left if the outsider's gone? His name might be lost to the void, but tonight, I'll find out if he can still bleed. This is the place. Shindere North Quarry. It shouldn't exist, but from what I can see, this place is real. At least for now.
Here, the void is closest to the surface of reality, breaking through and spilling out all the fear and power the Abbey of the Everyman tries to hide. You have uncovered more than most. What you do now will change the world.
You again. You know, I used to wonder if you'd speak to me. I almost wanted it. Every street kid, every desperate wretch pushed to the edge. They all wanted you to speak to them. Why didn't you? Why me, now? You know I'm here to end this. You and this disgusting cult.
People have come to this place for centuries wanting many things. To elude death, to seek forbidden knowledge. They are never satisfied no matter how much they take. Not even the dead find peace here. You will find another relic of the cult's heart. A piece of whatever god came before my time. You will find the people who murdered me. When I knew them, they had names and ambitions. Now, they wander this place, their minds snared up with terrible secrets, keeping hidden the unspeakable ritual that made me what I am. Deep in the void, they put a knife to my throat and tore my name away. You have found the knife. Maybe you can find my name in the black viscera of this place, if you care to look.
Why are you telling me this? What do you want?
We both know how a mob can justify a murder to themselves. Who I was or what I wanted never mattered to the cultists here. I will not speak to you again. The next time we meet, you will be face to face with what was done to me all those years ago. Your mind echoes with everything that Dowd wants you to do. But I am here to say that you have a choice, Billie Lurk.
Where is everyone? I hate this place already.
Birds in the hallways. Some days stone, some days iron. Shiver, and still. The air tastes like blood, and nothing but dust.
You find wisdom when you ignore the simplest tenets. Seek no solace in mundane things, cast aside distractions. Your little pets were distracting your gaze from the void.
Someone's shooting at us!
Outsider's death!
Why do they look like that? What goes on here? is that thing? Ah! It makes my eye burn.
The eye. Tell me how you feel. For my studies.
Yes. I stared into its core and recognized myself. It yearns as I yearn. Under its gaze, I sank beneath the surface of these waters. I walked the path of the envisioned and witnessed the churning of the void in the
God sees all our desires.
One day we too shall see the truth. I know it.
I need more weight to get the elevator going.
Indeed, we are truly fortunate to experience the passage of Envisioned twice in one day.
I read that Envisioned can't communicate with us anymore. Can they see us? Or can they only see what's in the void?
In Witness by Stone, Nozaku posits that Envisioned can see us, but choose not to speak. They have loftier matters to ponder when they walk the void.
Guardians of the ritual hold. All of you. Appointed yourselves to a better existence, lifting up from the muck and the dank warrens of the ignorant of society. You see the world for what it is, discontent with illusions. Only you see the truth. Let us remember why we are here. Thousands of years ago, we took a wretch from the streets, beaten and discarded, and blowing upon the embers we found there, we set alight the fires of diligence. What's going on?
No. Have you read
the third book of Last Bernard's
You'll have to be much more specific than that.
Inside the ritual hold, meeting the outsider to the ritual hold to maintain the order of our existence. And the pieces exist outside of the passage of time. It is the basis of our semiotics. Thusly, all meaning flows from the other's depth.
With me! For the eye!
How?
Face your death!
That's it. The eye of the dead god. It's been a part of me since this all started. It's cold. Dead. But it still sees. I can see everything. The void. Like looking under the waves and into the sea. He's here. I can feel it.
I had a choice. I had a choice.
Dowd? Why are you here? What are you?
Look at us. Trapped here. An eternity on a butcher's block. Waiting for the knife to fall. There's nothing left of me but this.
Dowd. I'm here. Look at me.
I know that name. I know you. There was blood. And masks and blades raised. Billie Lurk. I even remember when you hated me. And now you followed me into the void itself. You brought the knife. I can't hurt him. There's nothing I can do. Only you can kill him. How long have I waited here?
Too long, old man.
There he is. The outsider. All this time dreaming in the void. I wonder if he dreamed about this moment. Go finish it. End his miserable life.
He almost looks like he's in pain. Is this really what you want? Is this really what he deserves?
You know how this ends, Billie.
Look at you. This is what the Abbey tried to hide. This is what the eyeless want to know about. I'm at the center of the void itself. And you're not even some kind of horror I need to face down and fight. You're at my mercy. But you've always been at the mercy of bad people, haven't you? You said I had a choice. Well, I'm here to make it. I've seen what you wanted me to see, you black-eyed bastard. It doesn't change a thing. This is how it ends. This is how it always ends.
I see. There are no choices left.
It's done. You've cut away the knot at the center. The rest will fall to pieces. The world will finally change.
The world might change, but we won't. Killers never change. What happened is what had to happen. Maybe it's not fair, but I can't think of much that is. I know the guilty never get what they deserve. I know the black-eyed bastard never did. But with that knife in his heart, I've evened the score. He died for the people twisted by his magic, the cults, witches, and killers. For all the madness and chaos they caused. For Dowd, for me. And after all this, I'm still just a murderer. There's so much doubt, but there are some things I know are true. The outsider is no more, and with that, the world will change in ways none of us can know. But the void is still there, echoing just beyond what you can see. And there's no one left to say who will and won't be touched by its magic.